Welcome to the VidConcierge show, the podcast that helps health professionals master their delivery, speak with clarity, and show up on camera like the trusted expert they are. In each episode, you'll learn practical techniques and expert insights to elevate how you communicate on video so your message lands, your presence connects, and more people see you as the trusted authority in your field. Let's get started. Hi, and welcome back. Dr. Walter Salubro here. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever watched someone on video and instantly say to yourself or think, wow, that person knows their stuff? You might not even be sure why you're asking that or saying that, but it's their presence in that video that just radiates trust. That's the power of body language. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. For health professionals, your body language is not something that's just nice to have on video. It's really important. Your body language is a major part of how patients, peers, and even your audience perceives you online. You can be the most brilliant person delivering great content, great information on video, but if your body language sends mixed messages, you risk losing authority and connection with your viewer. And that is the key when you're creating content, is you want to create connection with your viewer and create a following with your video content. So in this episode, we're going to talk about body language. Specific body language habits that make you appear not only like a trusted expert on camera, but also keeps your people engaged and watching, keeping your viewers engaged and watching. You will learn what to do with your body language, what to avoid, and how to match your message with your movement so your audience not only listens, but trusts you and believes in you. And as you're listening to these episodes in the VidConcierge show, you will see how all these techniques and episode themes come together. Now, always remember, first impressions matter on video. They count a lot. When you show up in a video, people are reading you way before they're even listening to you in some cases. That first impression is created from your posture, your eye contact, your gestures. We talked about gesture in previous episodes, and how still or fidgety you are. We also talked about that in previous episodes. If your body language matches your words, trust goes up. They keep watching. They feel comfortable with you. If it conflicts, trust drops, and so does your viewership. So here are 3 body language habits that you can start to use that will help you appear as a trusted expert on video every time. Number 1, start with an open posture. And I've talked about this already in previous episodes. Your posture is the foundation of your on-camera presence. I prefer to stand when I deliver content and not sit, but if you're going to sit, you sit tall. If you're going to stand tall with your shoulders open and your chest slightly lifted. So you're projecting confidence. Never deliver a video with your arms crossed. That's a very closed off posture. Definitely try to avoid hunching forward or even leaning back too far. These are closed or withdrawn positions that make you look either defensive or disinterested, or even worse, disengaged with your audience or your viewer. An open posture says, I'm confident. I'm here for you. I know my stuff. I'm going to deliver value to you. It also helps you breathe better and project your voice. An open posture communicates that you are approachable in your video and clear, and it makes it easy for the viewer to stay with you, keeps the retention high, and keeps your views, watch time high, which is exactly what you want when you're building an audience on a platform like YouTube. Now, number 2, match your facial expressions to your message. Your face is one of the strongest tools for connection. In fact, if you ever see some of the most successful thumbnails on a YouTube video, on a YouTube channel, the most successful ones have some kind of facial expression. Well, the same thing goes inside the video itself. If you're delivering hopeful news, for example, let that positivity shine and show in your eyes and also through a natural smile. If you're explaining a serious condition, then let your facial expression reflect that, to reflect the severity without looking tense or angry, of course. It's very important not to have a neutral or mismatched expression in your videos because it can make you seem disconnected from your own words, your own content. Now, as an example, if you say, this can be life-changing for your health, but your face is blank, the viewer feels that mismatch, that disconnect. Instead, you let your eyes brighten, you lean in a bit with your body expression, you nod slightly as you say it, and it makes a world of difference. The key point is that you want your facial expression to match your message. Number 3, use grounded, intentional movements. And this is very important because I see with my VidConcierge clients, again, that's one of the things that we can't really do for them. I can't deliver the video for them, but I notice that some clients will rock from one side to another side and fidget sometimes on the video, and too much fidgeting can distract your message. Too much rocking side to side can distract the viewer. Definitely you don't want to be tapping your fingers. You don't want to be shifting your weight constantly from one side to another because it does signal nervousness. Instead, keep your movements steady and deliberate. You want to be anchored with your feet. I'm always doing my content, my videos with my feet anchored in one spot, standing upright like I talked about earlier. If you are seated, and there's nothing wrong with delivering content seated, it does work. I just prefer standing because I like to get into the motion and expression with my body language and gestures and projection. But if you're seated, keep both feet on the floor. Use your hands to emphasize some key points, but always return back to that neutral position between gestures. And we talked about this in the previous episode that we talked about hand gestures and body gestures. So as an example, if you're making a bold statement like, you can recover from this, you step slightly forward or lean into it, then return to your baseline position. The viewer will feel comfortable in seeing that and will read that as positivity, high trust, and conviction. Okay, so what are your action steps for this episode? You got some really good tips in there. As always in this VidConcierge show, I want to give you actionable things to do that you can apply as you're creating video content for your YouTube channel. And if you don't take these action steps, then this just becomes another thing that you listen to, and you're never going to excel in your on-camera presence and video delivery. So I want you to take these action steps. Take one piece of thing that you learned and apply it, master it, and then apply the next thing and the next thing and the next thing you know. Within weeks or months, you're going to be masterful and comfortable on delivering video content and with your presence on camera. So action step number 1, record a short video of yourself explaining a concept in your niche or topic of interest. Number 2, watch it back on mute, so sound is off. And focus only on your body language. Observe your body language. Take a look. Notice what signals you're sending out without listening to any words. And then number 3, change or adjust just one element, like your posture, your facial expression, your movement, your gesture, and then re-record the video. Then compare the two and see how much more authoritative you appear. See how much more trustworthy you appear, and even how much more engaging you appear on the second one. Your body language is always speaking, whether you're aware of it or not. That's super important. So when you match your body language with your message, you instantly increase your authority and connection with the viewer, which is crucial. Okay, so what's coming up in the next episode? We're going to continue on this topic of body language, but instead we're going to shift focus to your posture and presence and how the way you sit or stand on camera directly influences how much authority you project. So you see how all these episodes kind of merge together into one big resource on how to improve your on-camera presence so you can appear as the trusted expert that you are. Thank you again for listening. As always, I appreciate you for being here, and I'll see you in the next episode. That's it for today's episode of the VidConcierge show. Always remember, how you show up on camera shapes how people see you. So keep practicing, keep showing up, and keep leaning into the role as the trusted expert. If you got value from this episode, take a moment to rate it, review it, and subscribe. It really helps the show grow. And if you want a free audit of your YouTube channel, that's by me, head over to www.valtoriamedia.com/audit. Your personalized channel audit will show you what's working on your channel, what's missing, and what to fix next, so you get more visibility and authority with your videos. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time on the VidConcierge show.